Hey gamers, welcome to the first of many video reviews for Gottgame TV. I am of course Kwing, the real game master, but I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, know who I am and what I am all about. That being said, you fans of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles series, you'll want to keep it here. Now on the Game Nights radio show, I did talk a little bit about Echoes of Time with Swag, and I did have some hands-on with the game and played pretty long time with the game, and I had some decent things to say about the game. The game itself is pretty good, although I wouldn't really call it a traditional RPG in the sense. Plus, if it was, then you know K-Wife wouldn't play it. Echoes of Time is similar to the game Ring of Fates, and that's not a bad thing either, because Ring of Fates was a tremendously awesome video game. What makes this game so special is that it's both for the Wii and the Nintendo DS, and they're virtually identical. Plus, players from the Wii can play with people with the DS and vice versa. Now, the DS version is a game that comes out smelling of roses, and the Wii game is a rental at best. Echoes of Time is a really great dungeon crawler that's best played with people or friends, as the character AI is pretty dumb. When playing single player, the other characters don't really interact that well with the player. They don't gather items, they don't jump after you, and they don't heal you if you're hurt. Although they are okay when it comes to fighting and using magical attacks to hurt enemies. Go figure. Echoes of Time mixes beat 'em up with platforming, and it adds a touch of problem solving too. After playing the game for a while, the story seems to be pretty bland at best, other than performing odd jobs for the old man who lives in the library. He lives in the library? Although honestly, out of all the weird stuff that cranky old dude told you to do, some red flags had to be going off. I mean, seriously. After chit-chatting with the little girl in the forest, the whole picture finally becomes clear, or rather foggy. Then the players have to go from one location to the next and collect the missing Dragon Balls. I mean crystals! Resurrect that giant crystal core thingy and save the world. Hey, nobody said it would be easy. Man, that's a lot of pressure for a 16-year-old kid. I don't know about you, but when I turned 16, I sure didn't have the whole weight of the world on my shoulders. Or did I? Wow, that was profound. Did I just get emo? No. Anyway, the whole save the world concept is getting pretty stale if you ask me. But players can spice up the game with the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection and play with your friends, or people who say you're a friend but backstab you online. Here, characters can play against each other in one-on-one brawls or free-for-alls. Or you guys can practice a little something I call teamwork, for the really challenging quests that you know that you get pwned all the time when you play yourself. But as a team, you can conquer. First off, the gameplay is so much better on the DS. It's not even close comparison. But sadly, since I only show Wii footage, I guess we'll stick with what we got, folks. Now, you attack by pressing the A button, and I'm happy that it doesn't involve swinging the Wiimote because my arms would have gotten really tired. Holding in the C button or the D-pad will use the magic that you have selected. In order to jump, all you do is press the B button, and yes, there is a lot of platforming. There is too much platforming, but you'll get over it. Besides the terrible choppy graphics, the Wii build has a lot of problems, which is kind of disappointing. The platforming in certain levels is downright annoying, and when playing them online with the lag fest, I was this close to throwing someone out a window. For some reason, I feel so much better now. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Unfortunately for most of you who don't have the Wii LAN adapter, you will encounter a lot of lag fest. Now, this isn't a problem for people playing on your friend list, but when you venture off the path and play with people you don't know, like complete strangers worldwide, then and only then will you know my pain. The pain of online lag. The other major gripe I have with this game is its communication problems. How hard is it for people to use the Wii Speak? It's awesome, and it works, and it cost me a lot of money. On the DS, it's pain-free to converse with your team, and it's actually fun. In the Wii game, you need a degree in patience, and so do the other players, and frankly, they don't have any. It is next to impossible not to insult another player in the game by accident. Instead of saying stuff like, I need help, you say stuff like coming or something that makes you look arrogant and cocky considering your character is a level 25 and you just ticked off a level 99. And half the time I'm trying to find some way to say I'm sorry and I'm going through all these different text things and nothing's happening. It is so bad. Yet this game does have some high points. The great thing that I've loved about online games is going to people's towns at a low level and buying more powerful weapons and armor. Sweet! The sole reason why you want to own this game is for the multiplayer. Playing this game by yourself is boring and challenging, but adding friends is the best thing you can do, unless of course you don't have friends. Questing is what I spent most of my time doing because I found that it has next to no lag. I also like showing off my cool character to the other gamers. The DS game is way better than the Wii one. I've played both and I couldn't put the DS game down. All the same stuff of the Wii game with better gameplay, graphics, easier to use menus, and best of all, it's portable goodness you can take anywhere. Huzzah! Still, I would not recommend this game for people without a Wii LAN or a Nintendo DS. Clunky menu system, choppy visuals, and laggy internet problems. Gottgame gives Wii Echoes of Time a 7.1 out of 10. However, I would say that this game would be an okay weekend rental, so you guys could get away with that. But if you're going to buy this game, please buy the game on the DS. It's the same game, only difference is it's portable. That's it. So I would say that the DS version gets an 8.9 out of 10. It's a really fun experience. This for me is just as good as Ring of Fates.